Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman in our studios in downtown Lansing. We're going to stay right here in Lansing, as a matter of fact, and go to our local utility, the Board of Water and Light, and their CEO, Dick Peffley. Dick, it's always good to spend time with you, and thanks, I guess, for the lights, the water, all those things.
Steam and chilled water. We're for utilities. We don't want to leave any of them out.
Well, and I'm going to have you run those down right now, as a matter of fact, just to remind everybody, because you don't just do a few utilities.
Absolutely correct, Chris. We supply electricity to the greater Lansing area. We also supply water to the greater Lansing area, but a lot of folks don't know we do steam, so that you can run a process off it or heat your facility with steam in the downtown Lansing area, and chilled water. So that supplies air conditioning needs. And if you live in that downtown vicinity, you can write one check for all your utility needs, and we'll take care of them for you.
And as a consumer of yours, besides, I have to say, it's not a huge check. We are as competitive as anyone in the country.
No, our residential electric rates are 16% under our competitors right now. And so if you want to live and work in the Lansing area, you'll enjoy a little smaller electric bill than if you were in the outskirts.
Matter of fact, a lot of companies over the years have located here, and you've been the tipping point because it's cost effective.
Yes, we're very competitive, but also a lot of companies we are the second most reliable utility in Michigan right now, and we hope to be number one. And we couldn't always brag about that, but we can now.
Well, you're certainly welcome to brag here on the Michigan Business Network. Let's talk a little bit about transitioning to being the utility of today.
Sure. In 2019, we came up with the fact that we wanted to be the utility of the future. We believe that we've arrived now. So now we're saying we're the utility of today, transforming tomorrow. And how did we get there? Well, we landed some big customers that show they want to work here and live here. And that's the Ultimate GM battery plant, which is under construction right now. 30% increase in our load. As I said, we're the second most reliable utility in Michigan. We've seen consistent growth in our revenue each year. A few years back, we're a $350 million company. Now we're expected to be $480 million in a few years. A great rate differential between our nearest competitor. And some of the things we've done. Our RIO plant is ISO certified, the only plant in the state of Michigan, 1 of 9 in the country. And when businesses want to locate, they ask, are your facilities ISO certified? We say, yes, our RIO plant is, and our new plant is embarking on that adventure to become ISO certified, because it's no small deal. And people know that if you've done that, you have your act together.
I've been through that ISO certification, and it is no small deal. So let's talk a little bit about your movement to green source now, because you guys are pretty active in that area.
We are. We're committed to cut our greenhouse gases by 80% by 2025. We're a couple of years ahead of that, and we're looking at 50% clean energy by 2025. So that's just around the corner, and carbon neutrality by 2040. We actually just created an entire new department to roadmap us to get to carbon neutrality by 2040. We don't want to just have it out there and then in 2039 say, oh, we better look at doing this. We want to figure out how to get there, because it is a challenge when you're an electric supplier like we are, transitioning from fossil fuel. We burned 2 million tons of coal a year in Lansing 5 years ago. In about 3 months, we will burn 0 coal in Lansing. We're transitioning to more wind and solar, and then we have our gas plants to back up our renewable portfolio when they're not available.
Wow, that is a huge and very quick transition, because it wasn't too long ago.
No, it wasn't, and we want to stay nimble, and we want to make sure we supply the energy sources that our customers want. Right now, if you want 100% renewable at your business or home, we can provide that. By law, we provide 15%. By law, we're required to provide 15%. Let me spit that out. We provide about 21% right now. But if you want 100%, it's a 10% premium. So if you have a $100 a month electric bill, for $110, we'll supply you with 100% energy at your house.
Wow, that's amazing. Hey, let's talk a little bit about that transition. We've got about a minute and a half left. new plants coming in and maybe old plants going offline because of inefficiencies?
Sure. Our Erickson coal plant, which is our last coal facility, is retiring in the next 3 or 4 months. As soon as it runs out of fuel, we'll retire it. And we brought on our new DEP plant, that's Delta Energy plant. And that's running very smooth for us. And we'll be looking to see what the future holds, because we're working with a lot of customers that want to locate here now that we've been able to get the ultimate battery plant. They're saying, if you got that plant, you got to be doing something right. We think we'd like to take a look at the Lansing area to build our business. So we're good things to come.
No, listen, you guys are an economic driver. I happen to know that, being involved with LEAP and some of the other organizations. It's been really good for this area having you guys here. The future now, you're going to just continue down this road of green energy?
Absolutely. Continue to expand our wind and solar portfolio as we can. And we do that balance. We want to keep our rates down, but we want to be sensitive to the environment, and we want to be a leader. So we'll be ahead of the curve there.
Board of Water and Light Executive Director Dick Peffley, thanks so much for joining us, but more importantly, thanks for the service you afford this community.
Always a pleasure talking to you, Chris. Thank you.
All right, take care. You've been watching this Michigan Business Beat Edition on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. Stick around, we'll be back.